Most accurate forecast from the First Coast News weather team, certified by Weather Rate, sponsored by AC Designs.
Well, amidst the heat and the sea breeze, there's a couple thunder showers out here over northeastern Florida. We're looking at Orange Park and across there in Mandarin. You can see one shower out there, but the main event right now is over southeastern Georgia, stretches from Waycross to north of Savannah, and that's coming in later on this evening, and we're watching that very closely. But for now, let's take a look at it, because most of us have not had the showers and thunderstorms. Yes, even late this afternoon, the temperatures still up there, many spots in the 90s. We saw the airport make it to at least 97 degrees. Now, I'm not even talking about the heat index. So we take a look at the moisture content. This is how we figure out relative humidity with the dew points in the 70s, 81 degrees. Wow. Yeah, it still feels, well, not quite dangerous, Hopper. Remember, 108 is considered dangerous. And late this afternoon, 105 Jacksonville, St. Simons, pretty incredible. Can you see where the solid area of rains are? Right north of Waycross, and those thunderstorms are now into northern Ware and Pierce counties, and then heading into Glenn County, and they'll continue to drop to the south, and they will be impacting us later on this evening. Again, the motion from the north toward the south. It could even be, especially over northeastern Florida, that we may see showers and thunderstorms lingering even beyond about 9 or 10 o'clock. Then things quiet down. During the day tomorrow, it looks like the thunderstorms will arrive maybe even later in the day, but it does look like we'll have them, although I think overall it'll be stormier late tomorrow over northeastern Florida versus southeastern Georgia. We're going to get to how that tropical system might impact our temperatures. Remember, folks, although it's good news that the system is not even a tropical depression yet, on the other hand, once it becomes a depression, they're a little easier to forecast, because then we can put better data into both the computer models and just use our intuitive knowledge. We'll talk about that in a moment. Will not be impacting us, if at all, until beyond the weekend and early next week. So let's get back to Thursday. 94 degrees, 60% of us with thunderstorms, but unlike this evening, I think the stormier weather will be over northeastern Florida versus southeastern Georgia. And although, yes, some thunderstorms may make it out to the beaches coming at us from the west, that probably will not occur until very late in the day. If you want to take a walk on the beach, notice high tide early as we're heading toward the new moon, and low tide middle of the day. So that would be the time. On to Friday, still the heat lingers, 93. But again, because of those high dew points, going to feel like about 107 degrees. Thunderstorms, yeah, they're going to be there late in the afternoon and the evening. Saturday, about 60% of us with thunderstorms. I do not expect that system to be impacting us, but just because we're pretty sure about a major shift in the forecast, that doesn't mean what it's going to do is written in stone at all. So occasionally check in on the updates, because we'll be tweaking them day by day. At this point, let's just go with the general idea. The system goes in the Gulf, it does intensify, it heads to the north. The worst of the weather would be somewhere between Tampa up toward Apalachicola, and then possibly spreading several days of maybe wet weather. If that happens, we might have a few days actually back below the 90-degree mark.